And a very good evening, everybody. Tonight we wrap up our North Dakota Associated Press Sportscasters and Sports Writers Year-End Awards with the high school ranks. And my goodness, what a crew this year. Starting it out with this young lady, Female Athlete of the Year, Kelsey Belquist from New Rockford, Cheyenne Jr. What a show she put on. Won 4 events at the state track meet, 300 and 100 hurdles, 400 and 200. She scored 40 points in one day, second year in a row that she won 4 events at the state. You think the Bison are knocking on her door? I bet they are. Probably Montana State, Montana as well. All-state in volleyball, all-region selection in hoops, so she's not a specialist. Female Team of the Year, well-deserved. Red River girls basketball won 25-2 to win the state title. What a run at the state. They beat the top 3 ranked teams, defending state champ Minot, West Fargo, and then the powerful Century Patriots. They deserve that title. Female Coach of the Year, their coach, Kent Ripplinger. And, you know, you win state titles with defense, no kidding. They limited opponents to just 43 points, and, of course, that was the best in the state. Defense wins games. On to the male side of things. Langdon Carter from Cavalier, 9-man Senior Athlete of the Year, 45 receptions for 1,010 yards, 10 TDs, 9 picks on defense, so he's playing both ways. Played hockey in the winter for Grafton Park River. All he did was lead the state in scoring with 30 goals. Wow, 16 assists for 46 points. Also played hoops in the winter, of course he did. Baseball in the spring and golf. Mr. Carter, you had one heck of a senior year, and future Teton Tyson Ingen of Powers Lake was a finalist for this award. Male Team of the Year, Thompson Baseball, State B state champs, 22-3 on the season, allowed only 2 runs in their 3 wins at state. They beat Ryan 11-1, Central Cast 2-1, and Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion 9-zip. Tommies have won 7 consecutive region titles in a row. And the male coach was Travis Hogue from Fargo North, won the State A title, 19-8 run, and they beat some great teams, Legacy 82-80, and Powerhouse Century 54-48, and Red River. What a crew. Good news for the Keybirds. They beat Rocky Mountain of Colorado in a wild one, 12-7. The Oysters, believe it or not, that's their nickname, had a 6-run first. The Birds came roaring right back to grab the lead at 7-6. Colorado tied it up, but Williston scored 5 runs in the 8th. They had a rain delay, came back. Rocky Mountain said no mas, no mas, no more, no more. So the Birds win. Not certain of their time tomorrow that they're going to play, but they are 2-1 after beating Gillette last night and Rocky Mountain, and Gallatin beat them on the first day yesterday. Williston Oilers had a tough time against the Bismarck Reps at home. Bismarck Reps beat them 7-zip and 12-zip. Now, next month, folks, the annual battle for basketball bragging rights, the Lions All-Star Game, will be held in Bismarck and Fargo. And yes, the newest member of the Tetons can't wait to line up and try to get a win against the Class A.
2 more basketball games to play, the Lions All-Star Game. I mean, that's a huge pride factor. I'm sure you're fired up to try to get a win for the B, right?
Oh, yeah. It's been a thing I've always really wanted to play, and I got selected for the football thing, but I chose basketball because, you know, it's really just meant a lot to me, and, you know, it'd be a lot of fun to get a win for the B. So.
And I'm sure you've been watching the Class A for a long time, so you want to say, hey, we can play too.
Yeah, you know, they have a lot of great players, but, I mean, we have a lot of great players too, so I think it should be some really fun basketball.
All righty, folks, the dates, July 10th in Bismarck, July 11th in Fargo. Those Twins looking to begin their road trip with a win over divisional foe Detroit, who played the Twins tough last week. Let's go to Motown for some quick highlights, and it's good. Royce Lewis, we hope he can stay healthy. #1 pick, has had a lot of injuries, but he gets one out. His 4th homer since they brought him up. 1-zip Twins, still in the 2nd. Max Kepler, boy, it's been a long time. A 2-run blast makes it 3-zip. They go on to win 4-1 between Kenta Maeda. So it's good to have him back. Maybe he can help them out. Let's take a timeout right here on First News at 10.